Do, do, do. Happy Easter. Has Easter ever been on April Fool's? Can anybody remember if this is true or not? What's going on, people? What is up? It is Easter Sunday. And also, let's see. This thing on here. April Fool's, can anybody remember? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're on. All right, this is great. I can't remember. If you could remember this, just let me know. I know you guys maybe eating your turkey, chicken, eating that ham. But yeah, I've decided to start doing these fit tips again. We did the fit tips at the Can't Fit show. If for those who've seen the show, you've seen the fit tips. But I'm thinking we need to just drop a fit tip every single day. As a matter of fact, I have so many great friends, colleagues, networking partners that are dropping fit tips every day like bombs. Fit tip. So what is the fit tip? Let me make sure I can see you guys here. Let me open this up because this thing is crazy sometimes. I'm just gonna go to the phone. Here we go. Thank you for sharing, Rachel. So the fit tip. The fit tip is going to be something that will move you forward mentally, giving you some nuggets for your mind, some other concepts, some other ways of looking at life, right? Or for your spirit, which to me is the most important component. If you got three chords, mind, body, spirit, the spirit's in the middle. It's like the spinal cord. That sever that thing, life is over. So people come on, drop their fit tips that can move your spirit, lift you up. There's been plenty of times where somebody has lifted me up off something they said or I watched. It just inspired me. Like I was in one place, and then just by hearing, the words or whatever it was, it lifts me up. And then your body, of course, a fit tip that'll give you some insight on how to eat better. Motivate you a little bit to move. Give you some concepts you can use to start bettering your health. What's up, Joanna? What is up, Rachel? So this fit tip, this is a subject line I think is pretty important. First let me just say, if you look behind me over here, let me see here. If you look behind me over here, you can see Mr. This is true. Let's see. Let me slide over this way. There you go. So I got Mr. Steve Jobs there behind me with the glare. Let's slide over here. There we go. No glare on Steve Jobs, okay? All right. There we go. Got Steve Jobs here in the corner over my left shoulder. Oh, the right one? Ooh, that messes you up. He's over the right shoulder. Maybe the most innovative man in history. I mean, obviously you got Thomas Edison and Einstein. He's got a lot of creative people. But this guy, unbelievable. Then further to my right, you'll see Dr. Martin Luther King as he was giving his speech on Washington, at Washington. The I Have a Dream speech. And if you zoom in, if you can, if you got a laptop or if you got your phone turned sideways, you'll see the hashtag under I Have a Dream is 1 billion healthy. Dream continue. And then, of course, a little further over, I think the live symbol is blocking that. It might be. The live symbol is blocked. But right behind the live symbol, where you see it on the left-hand corner of your screen, I'll tell you what it is. As a matter of fact, I wish I could bring it up. I wish I could bring it up to you. I can't. So those are. Here we go. There you go. So this is pretty important too. It says at the top where it all started, and it shows 7 garages, symboling Apple, Google, Amazon. Say Apple started in a garage. Google started in a garage. Amazon in a garage. Harley Davidson, I mean that makes sense, but in a garage. Disney in a garage. Mattel in a garage. Fit World in a garage. I thought that was pretty cool. This is the QX80. Don't worry about that. That's just something for the vision wall. And of course, the champion of the world, Jesus Christ. Now, I don't have a particular color for Jesus Christ. I just thought this was an amazing glow. This is a white and a red two white and red beams from his heart. But come on, you have to get that. What's going on, Valerie? Okay, so this fit tip is going to be quick. Grab this fit tip. Oh, and on the wall, this is the prayer wall. This is my wife got it. That was a brilliant idea. Where you put your prayers up. Okay, so I got a check there. Yes, I got Donald Trump there. Yes, I do, and some other things are there as well. My son said, "Why you got Donald Trump on your wall?" I said, "Son, this was like a few months ago." I said, "Listen, you pray for everybody. You understand me? I don't care who you vote for, or what they do, or what you think they did. Pray for everyone. And if everyone took that mindset, bro, wait a minute." There might be less wars. Hey, wait, we might be healthier mental people. Come on, is that a concept? Yes, it's true. So what I'm going to do is drop these things called Fit Tips. And I hope, what's up, Sarah? I hope you take them. Sean, what's going on? Linda and Robert Stern, the man who earns. I'm going to drop these nuggets, these tips. And these are fit tips. Okay? Fit tips. Things that'll get you strength. Strength mentally, physically, or spiritually, depending on how you decide to use them. Okay? All right? Let's see if we can shrink that up over here. Fit tips. Fit tips. Pretty good. There we go. Now we're getting the shrink. Now we're getting the shrinkage we're looking for. We typically don't like shrinkage, but this is a shrinking time. All right? So we're going in here. Chase your best self, not your past self. It's real sweet, real simple, and sometimes it's the sweet, simple things that hit us. Boom. Chase. Well, this says stop the chase and embrace your best self. But you have to chase your best self. Chase your best self, not your past self. And that seems very simple. But how many times do we try to do better than we did before? How many times do we remind ourselves of what we did before? I am convinced, as being a person who experienced this, I am convinced that the more time you spend in the past, the less time you spend achieving what you really want in the future. I think that's a 99.987366501 kind of percentage. I think it is. Would you agree? Would you agree that percentage is true? That the more time you spend worrying or thinking or being in the past, the less time you'll have to get what you want in the future. And so just to have that awareness, remember, guys, we are now, there's a lot of errors right now. Right now, we got the information age, it's technology time. It's also the age of mindfulness. This is the time. And the reason why this is time. It's funny. I just saw it on the Times Magazine at Harris Teeter last week. But this is the time. And the reason why it's the time, the reason why everyone's, even the commercials and corporates and the powers that be, the public relations wise, the reason they're talking about it is because more people are doing it. And more people are doing it because people are seeing the results of other people. We're recognizing that, wow, just by being more aware of what I'm doing, I do better. Oh, what a concept. But it sounds logical when you say it slowly, right? But why don't we apply it? Like, why don't we do it? Because that's just how humans are. Humans will just do things robotically because we're 90% subconscious, and we do 90% of the same things every day. I think it's like in between 80 and 90. I've read several studies, but in between 80 and 90% of the things we do are habitual, meaning we just do them every day. That's a lot, okay? That's a whole lot. And if you're not careful, you're gonna be repeating some very, very bad behavior. So let's get this fit tip. Don't chase your past self. You chase your best self, not your past self. How do you do that? Well, yes, you do want to have, measurements. You do want to know where you came from. That way you can understand where you don't want to go or how far you came. You want to review. Right? That's it. But you don't want to stay there, because when you stay there, especially if it was a bad experience or something that you're not that excited or proud about, if it was in the past and you dwell on it, have you ever been feeling really good, like excited, happy, and then something happens and it blows you? Well, it might be a person that did this, it may be something you read or saw. Has it ever happened to anybody? I mean, have you ever felt that? Yes. If you have, if you felt that, just say yes. No, just say felt that. If you've ever had your energy shift to negative, right? from positive. Like you were feeling good. Yeah, this is gonna be a good day. That you gotta be freaking kidding me. You know what I mean? Like just has it happened? Felt that. Just that voice. I felt that. And how did you feel? Like when you, because you notice when you don't feel good or you're not feeling something, but you notice even more if you were feeling good. You know, the vibe is good, and then it turns dark. And you do not. Most people in their right minds don't enjoy the dark feeling, right? So typically, if we had a choice as human beings, we would choose the light feeling, the feeling of light, fruits of the spirit. We would choose it. We would choose that. So why don't we? Mindfulness. We will if we just slow down for a second and become aware of what we really want. It's like driving through a town at 250 miles an hour, thinking you're going to see, anything. You're not gonna see nothing. You're gonna miss everything. Yeah, you're moving fast, but you're missing everything. All you gotta do is slow down. And the craziest thing about it is when people recognize that, especially people, the tribe I work with. It's amazing when the lights come on for you, and you see something you didn't see before. You're like, are you kidding me? Like, it's been right here all this time. That's what the light does. But the light only works when you slow it down. So that's the fifth tip, ladies and gentlemen. Be inspired, man. Like get some things around you that you can look at and that can inspire you, so that when you are feeling that dark feeling come through, that feeling that we don't necessarily want to live with, you can have things around you, because the quickest route to your spirit is through your eyes or ears. So, hello, come on. The quickest route. All right, folks. Well, hope you guys had a good Easter. This is going to be one of 1 billion fit tips. I'll tell you real quick what's going to happen. There's a website that is going to be built very soon called 1 Billion Healthy. And guess what that's for? Ding, ding, ding. You got it. 1 billion healthy to be recorded. And it's going to be recorded in a variety of ways. One of the ways is there's so many people that I've met, mentors, partners, community leaders, that are getting the world fit. They're already doing it. Man, we don't get a chance to see all the great work. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight. We're going to all come to one area and drop their videos into the pot to where the videos can actually be watched. Their fit tip will be able to be watched. And then we're going to get to 1 billion before 2020. That is the goal. It's an easy goal because it's easy. You just imagine, I do a fit tip every day, just about. Well, what if like 10,000 people did that? What if 20,000 did it? What if? I mean, are there 20,000 health and wellness, or not just health and wellness, but are there 20,000 holistic wellness leaders? That's pastors, doctors, personal trainers, health coaches, life coaches, financial coaches. That let me tell you something. When you're broke, that's not good for anybody's health. You need to understand money. You think about it, in the most impoverished areas is where the highest crime is. Hello, people pissed off. Being broke is not fun. Nothing fun about it. Even if you just gotten comfortable in it, the reason why you're miserable because you lack. We were not created to lack. We were created to dominate this earth. I don't mean dominate like, oh, here I am. But yeah, like, yo, here I am. You have to be in the mode that you can create whatever you want to create, and you can have whatever you want to have. And everything is within balance. Everything is within balance. But you were born to be great. So what does that mean? You're supposed to live beneath greatness? No. You're supposed to live just good? No. Good is the enemy of great. Okay? So that is the fit tip for today, folks. Chase your best self, not your past self. Because you can chase your best self, right? And you'll be on your way to your best life. Or you can chase your past self and catch them. Oh, good gracious. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Because when you catch them and he holds on to you, that's when Father Time continues and resentment hits in the later years. That's not good. And to me, that's one of the worst things a human being can go through. Resentment at an older age. We'll just say older age. Because the older you get, the more you're like, dang, I should have did that. Dang, I should have. Well, eventually you're not going to be able to say dang anymore. All right, that's it. 14 minutes and 52 seconds. Thanks, Valerie, for hanging in. Happy Easter to you and your family. And, yeah, this is good. Fit tip. 1 billion healthy. That's our goal. God bless. Peace.